Okay, yes, I'm still here. I'm so sorry I haven't recorded anything in the last little while. It's been crazy. It's been nuts. And okay, to give you a really quick update about my camera stuff, I am still waiting for the Sony a6700. I still haven't gotten any answers whatsoever when my pre-order is going to be delivered. They have $500 of mine. It's not that I'm not on any list or anything. I don't know what's going to happen. I've been using the Sony ZV-E10 in the meantime, and I will make a separate video about that because I'm still very impressed with this camera. Right now, though, let's talk about something completely different. Let's talk about the iPhone. Okay, so I watched the stupid keynote thing on Tuesday, and I didn't have time to do any video yesterday because I was at the office and I can't film myself in the office. So in addition to watching the whole entire keynote, an hour and a half, and a bunch of YouTube videos and TikToks and whatever else now that's out there, and I'm telling you the truth, when I turned off my computer, I was convinced that this time around I wouldn't go with the Pro. I would just buy a regular iPhone 15, possibly in black, because the other three colors are so boring. Like urine yellow, what's with that? Okay, the green is not bad, but it's also pastel-y. So yes, I was thinking I'm just gonna get a regular old phone, no Pro phone for me, because it's kind of overkill. They got that dynamic island now on the plain Jane phone, but here comes the thing. Looking at that Pro model more, there are all these little things that make me think I need to go back to the Pro, mainly because of the promotion. When you're scrolling on a phone that doesn't have promotion, the scrolling is a lot choppier. And everything that's choppy or flickering, it always creates problems with me and my headaches. So a smoother function is better. And while I had terrible problems with the iPhone 10 and 11 and 12 with the OLED screens, with the flickering, PWMR, look it up. I've made many videos about it. The iPhone 13 Pro didn't give me any problems. So to play it safe, upgrading to the iPhone 15 Pro may also not give me problems, especially if it still has that ProMotion screen. The other thing that I would really miss would be that always on display. I have that on my watch now. The 8 has it and I really like it, and the battery life is great. Having that function and being able to put it on my desk as like a clock, or almost like a very, very expensive Echo screen thing, so you can see the weather and whatever else is happening while you're doing your work. That's nice. It's kind of a plaything to have. And that black titanium looks really good. I don't know if it's going to scratch up. That's the thing. Will it scratch up like the black aluminum? Who knows? We'll have to see. So the more I looked into these phones, the more it looked like I was going to cash out those $300 extra and get the iPhone 15 Pro. And that's where I'm at right now. So when I look at my feelings about this phone, how excited am I about upgrading my iPhone 13 Pro to an iPhone 15? And how excited am I to upgrade my iPhone 13 Pro to an iPhone 15 Pro? And I tell you, I'm much more excited about the upgrade to that. Because I think because of the promotion, okay with the island and everything, but because of the promotion that I would be losing, I think it would be a downgrade for me. It would be cheaper, but it would definitely be a downgrade that I don't think is worth the amount of money I would be gaining from it. I'm just wondering about my eyes and my headaches and everything. This year, I am not going to wait for the Christmas return policy, extended return thing that Apple has when you order the phone, and after November 9th or something, you can wait until January to return it. You get like 2 months trying it out. This time I'm going to get the phone. I'm going to play with it for 2 weeks. And if I don't feel anything different, I'll keep it. And so I am going to wake up at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and I am going to try to pre-order the 15 Pro in black. And I intend to use the phone this year without a case. Yes, because they're beautiful to look at. It's black. It's not fingerprinty, because I dropped my phone before and it had the case on and it broke. So and then Apple Care came to the rescue. I think when you spend more than on a computer for a phone, you should have some kind of a insurance with that as well, because it's ridiculous spending that much money on a phone and not insuring it. Yes, it's another upfront cost of 200 and something dollars that you can extend month by month after the 2 years are over. So if you know you're hard on your phone, or if you know that you're going to keep this phone for longer, once your battery drops down to 80% capacity with the coverage, they will replace the battery for free. So it's kind of like pro and cons. You got to decide that for yourself. I am starting to get a little bit excited about the new phone. I'm looking forward to trying out that dynamic island. I'm looking forward to that silent button that's not like a slider anymore, but a button. And I'm wondering how often this is going to be triggered in my purse. I'm looking forward to more rounded corners. You would get that on the regular iPhone 15 too. So the iPhone 13 was a brick. It was so heavy. That's one of the things that I really hated about the iPhone 13. And it has these really, really sharp corners. You hold that and it digs in your hand when you hold it for a long period of time. So I've liked the iPhone 10R XR. That for me was a fantastic shape, but they're starting to round things off a little bit now, which is nice. What I also look forward to is the smaller bezels around the edges. So it's even, the black line around is even smaller now. And with the black phone, these lines are going to be blurred even more. Like it's going to be a very immersive experience now to hold that phone in your hand. And what I'm super duper excited about, I sound like a toddler, is the USB-C charge cable. What took you so long, you guys? Your MacBooks have USB-C, your iPad Pros and Mini have USB-C. Most things that we buy these days have USB-C. My cameras all have USB-C. Okay, let me excuse myself for a little bit because the lightning cable was great. I loved the lightning cable. You plug that puppy in, you don't have to turn it anyway. You just plug it in and it stays. You can hang your phone off it. It's a solid connection with your device. It was undestructible. You could step on it. You could throw it on the car floor and step on it. It doesn't matter. That stuff would work. Undestructible. Love it. But because USB-C is such a standard that Apple has already been using for so many other things, it just made sense. They should have done it last year already. And I'm glad the European Union pushed for that thing, and also to make the phone more repairable. So you can now replace the back glass without having to go through the front door. You can literally do that much easier now. So these are all some of the tidbits that I collected from watching and the event itself, and then some YouTube videos. The Pro function of the phone, the actual chip that's on there now, that's a Pro chip now. I don't know what that means. I don't think I'm going to use much because I don't normally play games on my phone at all. It's kind of a waste. That's why I was thinking I should go with the regular phone. It makes the phone snappier. You can do like amazing things with it and record amazing ProRes video and raw pictures and all this stuff. But it's overkill for me. What isn't overkill is the fact that if I keep my phone like I usually do for at least 2 years, that added chip will make sure it is future proof. They last a lot longer. If you take care of your phones, you can use them for a lot longer. And I know some of the people that have issues with the OLED screens, the pulse width modulation rates that are too low when Apple produces those screens. They're still with LCD phones, and these phones still work. They're a little long in the tooth, but. So my recommendation for all the people that follow me here on YouTube, that want to know, can I use that new phone with my headache sensitive eyes? Can that work with me? The flickering on the OLED screens, will that be an issue? My recommendation is, as always, and it always will be, you have to try it out for yourself. In general, for me, and it's very personal, the Pro phones work better. I don't think the iPhone 14 Pro from last year would have given me any problems either. I think because of the refresh rates and the smooth promotion, whatever, this all combined will make the phone a little bit more bearable for your eyes. And so that's my suggestion if you can afford it. But in any case, you got to try it. In case of doubt, after the 13 days are over, return it. You don't want to get stuck with it. My recommendation will be always the same. You have to try it. Don't dismiss it because of some YouTube channel tells you, oh, if it has this pulse width rate and this hertz function and this slow motion video. I'm living proof of that. It could work for you too. Everybody is different. But what I will do, as soon as I get my grubby little hands on that new phone, of course I will run it through all my tests, and of course I will report back with what I find. So I will try to wake up at 5 tomorrow and order that bloody phone. And then that should give me the phone the week after. So then I will make another video about it. If that doesn't work, I will just have to wait until they send it to me. I mean, literally, what else do I do all day? I wait for stuff that I ordered to have shipped. Like, nothing gets shipped. My camera is still missing in action. The phone will probably be delayed because everything's delayed these days. So, but I am going to film another video, I promise, because I need to talk to you about the Sony ZV-10 and what I found out last weekend. It's just like, it rocked my life. I will make another video about that. So this was just a short update. Yes, yay, iPhone 15 Pro. I'm going to order one, and I will report back what my findings are regarding the flickering thing. So thanks for hanging out with me today. And I hope I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.